Looks like you've really gotten yourselves into a pickle. Even with tons of food waste, people starve. And although millions of apartments and homes sit vacant, homelessness is at a record high, no ceiling in sight. And it's not just real estate. Acres of workable land remain untilled. To top it off, work conditions are so bad, qualifications are so demanding, and wages are so poor that you have people desperate for work, while now hiring signs hang in the storefront's windows. You realize what this does to a society, don't you? High crime rates,
Parts of the U.S. have seen violent crime rates increase.
rampant substance abuse, and social tensions are growing. Your policies have perfectly pleasant people running scared, fighting each other over things that don't matter. Meanwhile, your wealthiest makes your planet unlivable with their environmental destruction and wars. To top it off, in a world where the young die so the old can get paid, those soldiers who return have difficulties finding treatment. And your treatments are so expensive that your citizens have to choose whether they want the entire family to go broke or to sacrifice a loved one. Wowee, fellas. Well, neighbor, let us take care of that for you. We have a very simple plan which addresses each issue, a plan that is effective at addressing each and every one, as well as the myriad of symptoms. It's all very simple, and the crux of it can be boiled down into 3 words: managed common property. We no longer accept the idea of limitations. Will you join us? We're going to build self-sufficient communities all over the world. These communities will offer resources and services that will be freely accessible and easy to obtain. With enough garden space and rooms to feed and house your entire family, each member can freely pursue their own interests. Want to raise goats? Go right ahead. If we're lucky, you'll also have some passive income handed your way. Sounds like an incredibly fantastical endeavor. Best saved for daydreams. Expensive too, eh? More on that later. On-site case managers are available to ensure your every need is met. Foster parents in training provide childcare and educational programs for no extra cost. The maintenance and operating costs of the entire community is generated by each unit. If you need a home, somewhere to go, you can have it. With no prerequisites for admission, the only ways to be denied are if you refuse to abide by the rules or if there isn't room for you. The rules are simple. Don't harm yourself or others, and consistently meet with your case manager. And if there isn't room for you, the nearest communities to you will continue to build until you and your family are housed. But how will we pay for this? In a moment. Let's see this through to the end, and then we'll talk all about the process and that price tag. Let's look through the telescope again now that we've begun implementing our changes. Look at the effect this has. This one simple change. People are feeling better, not just because their needs are met, but because they have the time and energy to do things which are fulfilling. Have you ever thought of leaving that toxic work environment? You can. Ever considered continuing your education? You can. Want to own your own home someday? Again, you can. All of your needs are being met, and you have enough passive income that you don't have to settle for less. But look, the desperation is gone. When needs are being met, fewer people are engaging in petty crimes out of spite or desperation. Mental health has improved too. People aren't using substances to dissociate from a harsh and unfulfilling reality, and they have fewer frustrations to take out on each other. Though the caseworker is showing them how to handle those remaining frustrations, the family and neighbor dynamic is improving. With the community being self-sufficient, it no longer requires as many imports or exports. Pollution and waste go down as a result, and you'll have more free time to take care of some of that environmental waste yourself. If needed, you can also quarantine the entire town without fear of running out of resources. All right, it's finally time to put our feet back on the ground and talk about how it's funded and implemented. Not a social media platform, a social infrastructure platform. How you start and run a business, advertise, network, and build a global enterprise around your unique skill set is all accomplished on our platform. But the real how do you do is that all of this can be sustained by using local entrepreneurs almost entirely. Go to the Rewards tab, create a rewards topic. Assign how much money you want each user to receive for watching your ad, how long you want them to watch it, and how much you want to put in the budget. You can also put your shop right here on the platform and link people to it. Both user-friendly and familiar enough so that anyone can easily navigate. Our platform is the future on how to find and promote events where trusted and crowdsourced news can prosper, all while maintaining the familiar social media elements. What's the big idea, fella? I can make money by tapping away at some keys? Yes, in fact. Our social infrastructure platform rewards those members who are the most active. By using our mindfulness behavioral intervention (MBI) technique built right into our rating system, each member receives real-time data on the success or failure of each post, including reviews, comments, and suggestions. Well, neighbors, once these communities are built around the world and allowed to grow, you'll find the benefits to be beyond your wildest dreams. Take some time to think about it. We don't want to spoil the journey. Either way, the success of this endeavor is up to us. Enough with society's self-inflicted blows to happiness and contentment. Enough with being miserable and desperate all day, every day. There's no reason, neighbors, that everyone on this planet can't have happiness, satisfaction, or success without losing their sense of individuality. We no longer accept the idea of limitations. Will you join us? Rising Island.